Okay, so sorry. Welcome back to second session. So we will see the definition of the term and the difference between empiricism and interpretivism altogether, everyone. So let me show you my PowerPoint here. So here are the definition of ontology. Ontology here we refer to the nature of being or the nature of reality. So what we mean is that, what do we mean by nature reality? So what we mean is that whether reality is objective or subjective. Okay, so if you look at the empiricism and interpretivism, you will see that ontology of the empiricism is that the reality is objective. Objective reality, which means that the reality, the fact does not change. There is only one fact, and that fact is true everywhere, through time, through places. Right. It's a universal truth of fact. I think we use the word, the reality is objective out there, independent of the researcher perception. So our book used this sentence, which means that there is no influence from the researcher, from the people. The reality is independent from what you think. For example, like 2 + 2 is 4, right? It doesn't matter you are here, you are in the US, or you are anywhere, you like it or not, still 2 + 2 is 4. So this is called objective reality, right? But subjective reality, it means the reality can change depending on what you want and depending on the context of the country, right, of the places, the time. Sometimes it changes through time, sometimes it changes according to the places, right? So it can change, and there is a relationship between the reality and the researcher. The researcher perception influence the social reality under the study. Yeah, under the study. So that's a little bit different. For the epistemology here means method of production. The method of knowledge production, or method of knowing the truth or reality. For example, we ask question, how do you know what you know is true? Right? So how do you know what you know is true? For example, you said 2 + 2 is 4, but how do you know 2 + 2 is 4? Can you prove it? So the method of proving the reality, the truth, right? So for the empiricism, what kind of method? Well, empiricism, usually they use a method in natural science because they said this is scientific method, like empirical observation, experimentation, or experiences, for example. Right? Right. So anything that can be proved by scientific method or method used in the natural science, like medicine, like biology, chemistry, those methods, anything that can be proved by this kind of method will be regarded as fact, truths, and qualified as knowledge. So if you are empiricist, you don't believe in God, you don't believe in ghosts. Why? Because God and ghosts cannot be proved by scientific method. Right? Cannot be proved by scientific method. Right. So the reality is fixed and has to be proved by scientific method. For example, drinking coffee is good or bad?
Good, sir. Good, very good.
Good. For example, this is the fact, right? But how do you know this is a fact? What kind of method you use it? So you have to use the method in the natural science, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Experimentation. You do experimentation. You do empirical observation. You compare the group of people who drink coffee, people who don't drink coffee, and then you control other variables. You will see whether people who drink coffee are healthier, perform better than the people who don't drink coffee or not.
Sure. Can I can I clarify with you that so empiricism they use data for analysis, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're right. The word data, interpretive also use the data.
Oh.
They also use the data as well. The difference is about the method they use, what kind of method they use, right? Empiricism, they use the method in the natural science like biology, chemistry, medicine, for example, more medical science. They are all natural science. So if you don't know what are those methods in natural science, for example, in the field of IR, you use empirical observation. You cannot use experimentation. That's impossible.
Sure. So both the empiricism they use both qualitative and quantitative.
Yeah, you can use both qualitative. Interpretivism also you can use both, but empiricism mostly you use quantitative, but you can also use qualitative as well. For interpretivism, here for the interpretivism, you use mostly qualitative, but you can also use quantitative. Yeah, you use example later. Right. Okay, so now you are clear, right? Empiricism, ontology, mean nature, reality. They believe that reality is objective, fixed, independent of the researcher perception, and anything epistemology mean the method to prove the knowledge about the knowledge production or method of proving the fact or the truth. They use scientific method or method in the natural science. But for interpretation, no. The reality is subjective to the perception of the researcher who used the deep thinking or deep reflection to uncover the hidden truth and the reality. So interpretivism, they focus more on something more abstract, right? More abstract. For example, like social meaning embedded in international politics. Right? We are not interested in physical form, in appearance, even in the process, in the course, no, but something more abstract, like value, identity, norm, perception, symbolism, okay, and so on. Something very abstract. So you cannot use the method in natural science, no. You have to use other. For example, you have, two methods I give you examples. You can use Socrates method. Socrates method is a kind of method of inquiry. It means a method that encourages the student to think very deeply, reflectively. Because Socrates, you know Socrates, everyone? You know Socrates?
Yes, sure.
Who is he?
Greek philosopher.
Yeah, a great Greek philosopher, right? Right. So Socrates believed that the more you think, the more you unearth the reality, the truth, the knowledge, right? So it's a kind of method of encourage people to think very deeply. In IR, another method which is also popular is also discourse analysis. So, you know, what do we do in discourse analysis? I think you are familiar when you study research method last semester. What kind of method? Huh? Discourse analysis.
Again, sir.
You know what is discourse analysis?
No,
Yeah,
sir.
I highlighted here.
Analysis, we use a T.
An analysis using the language. Discourse here means linguistic. The analysis of the language, because the language has the power to shed light on the power structure in the society. I give you an example. How do you know that Cambodian society in the past value women? I'm not talking about Duong Chai. I'm talking about Cambodian society when I was a student in high school, right? They said, oh, Cambodian society was a Mietathapatay. Not Baidatapatay, right? Mietathapatay. They look at what? You know, they look at what?
Look at
The word.
Yeah,
The language.
We look at language, right? Language we use. For example, so me tia, me dai, me chương, me top, me chao. For example, they are all with me. Me refer to lady. This is because discourse analysis. Right? Yeah, discourse analysis. So now you are familiar. So yeah, just an example, right? Example of discourse analysis. Again, ontology for interpretivism is that the reality is subjective and reality can be perceived through deep thinking or reflection, right? You can use Socrates' method, you can use discourse analysis. For aesthetic, for empiricism, well, like ontology, they said reality is fixed, is objective. But for the empiricism, first we need to know the definition of aesthetic. Aesthetic means the nature of beauty and value. The nature of beauty and value here means that whether the value, the beauty are universal or relative. A relative here means change from one context to another, one society to another. Universal, no change, right? No change. So for empiricism, the concept of beauty and value is universal. What is beautiful, what is valuable in one society will also be beautiful and value for other society. Okay? Other society. You know, that's why empiricists, they organize Miss Universe contest. You know, Miss Universe contest. Blonde boy, blue. Is it they use only one criteria, right? It doesn't matter whether you are from Cambodia, you are from Myanmar, the lady from Myanmar, from Cambodia, from Malaysia, Islam, or from other Christian society. They use the same criteria to judge the beauty, right? They have to have a high, certain high, maybe 1.70 m at least, right? And then other characteristic, and also knowledge, attitude, or whatever. So these kind of people, they believe in universal concept of beauty and value. In the field of IR, the same. If you are empiricist, you believe in the value of the universal concept of democracy and human rights. You believe that there should be only one standard of democracy and human rights, because democracy and human rights are wanted, are good for all the society. Every human society want the same basic human right, the right to live, the right to eat, the right to study and whatever, right? And democracy, the same. But if you are interpretivist, it's different. If you are interpretivist, the concept of beauty and value change from one society to another society, depending on the context, because relativity of beauty and value. I will upload it in your class. You go to file, you will see that. So I go back to the concept of beauty again, and also the concept of human right democracy later. Do you think, okay, maybe we have lady in this class, right? How, what kind, how do the handsome guy look like in Cambodia? Again, like Doing Chai or someone else? Right?
Look like Tom, look like Dom.
Right. I mean, six pack or one big pack or certain height, right? Long hair or short hair, fair complexion or dark complexion, right? So what are the criteria you look at handsome guy in Cambodia? And you think that is it the same in the United States and Japan? So now I give you an example, my observation. Handsome guy in the United States are very muscular. Have you ever watched American movie?
Yes, sir. Watch the time, sir.
Right. It doesn't matter how old the star, even Space, you know the guy who
Arnold, sir.
Arnold. You know he's very old, right? You know Rambo.
Sin, sir, Sin.
He's very old, but still muscular. Huh? Yeah, this guy, I think 60 years old, 70 years old. In American society, handsome guys are very muscular. It doesn't matter how old, how short you are, right? You have to be muscular, right? So when I study in the US, everyone in the university go to the gym to build a muscle, right? Yeah.
How about you, sir?
No, my health was not good. Yeah, I was not strong enough.
You be
Right.
knowledge, sir.
So this is concept, and sometimes even bald head, with bald head, they shave off their head. Right. You see American CEO, sometimes they have bald head, right? Right. You know CEO of Amazon, I think he just got divorced. He has bald head as well. The gentlemen in the United States sometimes have bald head. Unlike Cambodia only two kind of people, monk and the other kind, maybe gangster or whatever, right? Just different. But in American society are like muscular, well-built. But if you go to Japan, like you go to a different planet, the handsome guy in Japan are very skinny and look like a gay. They even have they wear the lady bag, right? And their trouser more like a lady. Right? That's a handsome guy in Japan, right? If you look at Japanese people, especially the young people like you, mostly are skinny. They don't like well-being like us. No, right? No. So the concept of beauty change, right? If you believe that the concept of beauty change like this, relative, that you are interpretivist. I used to watch Indian movie. Everyone, did you like Indian movie?
Yes, sir. Bollywood, sir.
Yeah. When I watched Indian movie in late 1980 or early 1990, kalau akuមើលdiaដល់ពីក្មេងៗណាឆ្នាំ80ចុង80ដើម90វិញ Indian beautiful lady were usually quite short, chubby, round face, and big belly. Right. Right. Dear កាលសម័យនគរមើលគឺចឹងតួ dear កាលនោះនគរមើលរឿងស្អីណាអីគោវណ្ដាអីណានោះតែលោកគូចាំណាអីវាឆៃស្អីណាគេរឿងសិនតែវាយគេសម័យនោះណា right ហើយបើតួស្រីគេសម័យនោះគឺអត់ខ្ពស់ទេទៀបស្តៀងខ្មែរយើងពីដើមដែរខ្មែរយើងពីដើមគេមានទីស្លោកមួយថាស្រីតូចច្រឡឹង that the same thing គេអត់ចូលចិត្តអ្នកខ្ពស់ទេអ្នកខ្ពស់គឺខ្មែរយើងគេហៅអាវែក right បើប្រុសណា right ហើយតួនាសម័យនោះលោកគ្រូមើលទៅមានក្បាលពោះតែមានក្បាលពោះបន្តិចពន្ធធាគេបញ្ចេញផ្សិត right ហើយមុខមូល right but I was surprised ខ្ញុំអត់សូវចូលចិត្តមើលរឿងឥណ្ឌាព្រោះខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តមើលរឿង Hollywood ច្រើនជាងក៏ប៉ុន្តែជួនកាលលោកគ្រូបើកទៅប៉ះចំរឿងឥណ្ឌាលោកគ្រូ surprise តួឥណ្ឌាឥឡូវខុសពីមុនឆ្ងាយ right so American ឥឡូវតួឥណ្ឌាឥឡូវដូចតួអឺរ៉ុបដែរ right slim tall right oval face that's the same thing so the concept of beauty change so you don't have to compare like 1,000 year you can even compare like 10 year 20 year the concept of the beauty can also change ទៅទម្រាំ 1000 ឆ្នាំទៀតទម្រាំ 1000 ឆ្នាំទាំងអស់គ្នា compare នារីខ្មែរសម័យឥឡូវនារីខ្មែរសម័យអង្គរខុសគ្នាយ៉ាងម៉េចខ្លះបបរកញ្ញាសម័យអង្គរថ្មិញខ្មៅ practice សម័យនោះតើថ្មិញខ្មៅបានប្រុសស្រឡាញ់ right ញញឹមមកគឺតាក់ទាញ right តែឥឡូវបើសិនជាញញឹមមកថ្មិញខ្មៅច្បាស់ជាគេរត់គេខ្ញុំ right there's a concept of beauty change អានេះ1000 ឆ្នាំ500 ឆ្នាំ 1000 ឆ្នាំប៉ុន្តែនិយាយ10តែ20 ឆ្នាំក៏ concept of change ដែរ so if we back but going back to the concept of IR the concept of IR they're the same if you believe that the concept of democracy and human rights should be adopted should change from one society to the other society you are interpretivist you believe that Cambodia should have a different standard of democracy and human rights different from the United States different from China different from European countries then we are interpretivists okay that's the main point so I like to highlight this point right so again so aesthetic universal beauty concept here relativity of the beauty okay if you in fact there are many differences between empiricism and interpretivism in the field of IR you get from the textbook for example empiricism they believe that they apply the natural science method in understanding the social world I should put like social world is better social issue knowledge so different from interpretivism interpretivism reject the application of natural science method in understanding the international politics okay so in empiricism they use the natural science method the method from the natural science like biology like chemistry they use empirical observation okay experimentation we don't have experimentation in IR but in IR, sometimes they can use the experimentation in the computer we call stimulation. You use the computer to stimulate the model, right? Okay. But interpretivism, you reject the natural science method in understanding international politics. Empiricism knowledge is accumulated through experiences and observation. And if you focus on process, you focus on cause and impact, causal relationship, the role, the event, the development, the behavior of the actors, and the practice of international politics. Okay, something more like action, physical form. Okay. But for the interpretivism, you focus more on the core, the abstract core. You focus more on an idea, on belief, an identity, or norm, culture, value, symbolism, perception, social meaning embedded in international politics. Very abstract. And question the underlying social and power structure of international politics. Okay. The last one, empiricism. The reality is objective out there. Out there, independent of the researcher perception. Like I told you, like 2 + 2 is 4. You like it or not, still 2 + 2 is 4, right? Objective out there. But for the interpretivism, no, there is relationship between reality and researcher. They influence each other. Researcher intervene or create social realities through their role in the knowledge production, thus altering the object under the study. So there is influence between researcher and the social reality under study. That's the main difference. So to have more understanding, let me show you the example from the textbook, everyone. So after this, you can go to the practice. Let me show you this. You see my screen, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I got it from the textbook, our textbook, page 23 here. This is the example, and I want you to do the practice with similar thing here. This is the 3 empirical mass topic, and this is 3 interpretive topic, and you look at it different. For example, if you say, I want to explain the causes of the revolution. Here they come from the same topic, is actually Arab Spring, empirical or interpretive Arab Spring, right? And then you break it down into subtopic, smaller topic. Empirical, I want to explain the causes of the revolution. A revolution here, the Arab Spring. So if you focus on the causes, I want to explore the political role of Islamist movement before and after the revolution, okay? So you focus on Islamic movement, the political role. I want to examine the constitution drafting processes in the post-revolutionary Tunisia or Libya. So here you focus on the process of drafting constitution, okay? Drafting constitution. So if you focus on the causes, the political role, the process, and other, I think I just put in my PowerPoint, like the development, the practice of international practice, the causal relationship, the impact. It's all about the empirical. But interpretive, look at interpretive topic. I want to understand how revolution transformed the local identity. You see the word identity, everyone? Here, if you're talking about identity, it's interpretive topic. I want to understand the symbolism. You see, symbolism, something abstract, of self-immolation in the context of Tunisian revolution. I want to understand Western perception here. You focus on perception of Arab Spring and how these have been shaped by the recent transformation. So if your topic is about identity, symbolism, perception, norm, value, social embedded social meaning, etc., something abstract like this, your topic are interpretive. Right. All right, so clear about that, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so in a moment, we will have a small group activity. You will go to your group assignment. And what I want you to do is to create your own 3 empirical topic and your own 3 interpretive topic. So you start the topic with the same. I want to, and then you can put verb, explain, explore, examine, understand, or whatever you want, right? And the topic can be different. You don't have to have this one. These 3, the example come from the same topic, Arab Spring. For me, I think you can create 6 different topics, no problem. For example, one of them is about COVID-19. The other is about trade war between US and China. The other one is about climate change. So it's up to you, right? So please do it. By the way, monitor, who is the monitor in the class?
Yes, like.
Have you sent me the group formation?
Yes. You told me to send it through your email, and I've sent it to both of your school email and your personal email.
Oh, okay. If you have it, can you send it into my my messenger now, or message?
Okay.
It's okay. It's more convenient. You can use iPhone and I create the.
Can I post it in Microsoft Teams or send it to your Telegram instead?
Telegram is also fine. My
Okay.
Telegram is also fine. But because I want to use that in my phone, and this is for the computer is different. Computer for the Microsoft Team. Right? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you do it now so that I can use it to form the assignment group in the breakout room?
I've sent it to your Telegram now.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. So before we move to the group work, let me check attendance before I forget everyone. Say not here.
Yes, sir.
Odom here.
Yes, sir. I'm here, sir.
Okay. Mùi Bụi.
Yes, sir.
Siện Nán.
Yes, sir.
Chai Long.
Yes, sir, I'm here, sir.
Supanya. Supanya. Darlene.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Dane.
Yes, sir.
Panyarod.
Yeah, teacher.
Boromai.
Yes, like.
Wichita.
Yes, sir.
Dahlia. Dahlia.
Yes, like.
Prasati.
Yes, teacher.
Sepik. Sepik. Not here. Sam Nang. Sam Nang.
I'm here, sir. I'm here.
Who you are?
Some man, sir.
Sam Nang. Tikun. Tikun is here.
Teacher.
Okay. Puttirat.
Yes, sir.
Which mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Conita. Conita. Quang.
Yes, sir.
Reni.
Yes, teacher.
Sun Hua. Sun Hua. Absent. Vị Miến. Và Sông Tây.
Teacher. Yes, teacher.
Rang Say. Rang
Yes.
Say. Thì
Yes,
đã.
like.
Yes, like I'm Tida.
Vira Bot.
Yes, teacher.
Chadanit. Chadanit. Absent. Sitikun.
Yes, sir.
Kedia.
Yes, sir.
Satchanit. Satchanit. Absent. Senasa.
Yes.
Radavin.
I'm here, teacher.
Ratiriaj.
Yes, sir.
Suvisal.
Yes, sir.
Manirwat.
Yes, sir.
Jordan. Jordan, absent. Supena
Yeah, like.
and Sujita.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Do you all hear the
Hello,
name?
teacher.
Yeah, hello.
Teacher, I was disconnected a moment ago when you called Delia, and I think my name
What's your name?
my name is Riz Repat, teacher.
Let me see. Oh, it's a bit here, right? So you are here. Okay, who else? Right. Okay, so I will put you into group and you try to create 6 topic, 3 empirical and 3 interpretive. And what I want you to do also is to put it in the Word file or PowerPoint. So next time, maybe next session, you got to do is to present it to the class, and we give the feedback and the comment to make sure that you create empirical topic and 3 empirical topic and 3 interpretive topic correctly. And you should be serious about it, because I will ask you to pick up one of the 6 topic here to be your assignment topic as well. And you keep that file, that folder, because you got to put in the folder, in a portfolio folder, which will be collected next semester. Sorry, at the end of semester. We will collect it at the end of the semester. Right. So, okay, it takes some time for me to form a group because there are so many students here and I have to do it manually. So group 1, we have Bin Saina, Kao Dane. Wait, there's so many students here. Kao Dane, Okdalaya, Risepit, Suatida, and Radavin, Ju Radavin. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7 of you go to group 1. Okay, and group 2, we have Chai Mui Wood. I have to do it manually, so it takes some time. Chai Mui Wood, Chain Sok Nan, Chain Siet Nan, sorry. Lok Kum Kum Bormai. Sam Rang Say. Tijan Lan Night, Tijan Lan Yet, sorry. And we just such a need. So these people go to group 2. And group 3, we have Som Nang, Tikun, Soputirat, Sip Kwang, Tui Sitikun, and Jim Senasa. So these people go to group 3. And group 4, we have Chan Tewodam. Chuan Chai Long. Lâm Ponyarat. Sien Virareni. Buratiriet. Sieng Sun Hua. And Lee Sujita. These people go to group 4. And group 5, we have Tu Sapiatna. And Sovisal. Adalin. Saret Benjamin. Saint Vimian. Saint Vasom Tây. And Tain Virabot. These people go to group 5. And group 6, we have Nop Chanmani Rod, Chen Supanya, Lee Sawan Sipik, Lee Sawan Pijata, Ruh Prasati, Keria, and Jordan. Jordan is not here. So you go to group 6. Right, so group 6. So I start the room. You have 20 minutes, okay? Maybe it's a little bit over time. I think we have 15 minutes only, so please be very quick now. Reni and Udam, wait, I forgot to assign you. Udam, I think you're in group 4.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so I'm sending you to group 4. And Reni, you're in group 4 too, so I'm sending you to group 4. Prasati, I think I already assigned you to the group, right? Why you still here?
Oh, sorry, teacher, I didn't hear you.
Dane.
Okay, sorry everyone, we don't have enough time. So I don't think we have enough time to finish them properly. So I want to leave it as your homework, everyone.
Yes,
So please do it. Yeah, try to complete it as your homework. And next session, we will ask to each group to present and to share screen to show your topic. Okay, so for group 1 to group 6, each group has to set up 6 topic, 3 empirical topic and 3 interpretive topic. Okay, so try to create them right and good one, because you'll be asked to pick up one of them to be your assignment topic. Right, save the file and put it in the portfolio folder. Okay, it will be collected at the end of the semester. All right, so thank you very much, everyone. See you next week. Right,
Thank
and
you, Chair.
enjoy the rest of the evening and your dinner.
Thank you, Chair.
Goodbye, Chair.
Right,
Goodbye,
goodbye.
lecturer.
Bye, Lex.
Goodbye, teacher.